told you, 'cause you're the one. Yeah, the one. Yeah, you're.
Good morning, everyone. I'm out here today with my wife. She had to go to Marquee Mall and renew her visa, and she promptly told me, "I don't need you here. You can go and do whatever you want." So I figured I'll go and have a cup of coffee. Stopped by the Coffee Bean Tea Leaf coffee shop, and they're pretty good coffee actually. But anyway, I was going to take the opportunity to talk a little bit about some things that we do get a lot of questions about. One when it comes to, especially to when it comes to immigration. Immigration, I always tell everybody, please go to the website for Philippine Government Immigration Authority. That's where you can get the best information possible. I'm going to touch on a couple of three of these visas that you can get, and what you need to do and what you don't need to do. I had a friend of mine that came here. Has come in here many times, never had a return ticket or what we call a throwaway ticket, which means that you leave the country, go to Hong Kong, Bangkok, Singapore, whatever, but he didn't have it. Came into Cebu. This is a couple of years ago. Came into Cebu, and the officer there were obviously not in a good mood, so he put him on the plane and sent him back to Korea, where he came from. So he had to buy a round-trip ticket there to fly back in here. And it was, didn't get any penalties or anything, but it was kind of weird. He asked if he couldn't buy just a ticket right here, and they denied him. They escorted him, actually. Two officers escorted him to the plane, so that can happen. But anyway, I'm going to touch on the visas. If you're coming here to just visit, then in most cases, and I believe there's 157 or 147 or 157 different countries where you actually, the Philippines has an agreement, you actually do not need a visa to stay for the first 28, 30 days. That you can find, that information, what countries you can actually find on the Philippine government immigration website. And what I will do, I will put up some links in the description, so it's easy for you. You watch the video, you want to go there, you want to check things out, I'm going to put a link there, so you can just click the link and go straight to the website as a service. The visa that you come on, most likely the first time you're coming to the Philippines, would be a tourist visa. And the tourist visa does require you to have a return ticket within, I believe, within 59 days. But again, the link will be in the description, so you can check that out for yourself. So you have to have a return, or what we call a throwaway ticket. Throwaway ticket you can buy for, my last throwaway ticket I bought for like 1,700 pesos. Which is roughly about $35 or so. Bought it with the intention I'm never going to use it. It's either that, or you use your credit card and buy a full price ticket, and just when you pass the border, you just cancel the ticket and get your money back within a few days. So when it comes to the tourist visa, that's the best way to do it. Don't come here if you don't have a ticket, return ticket out of the country, because you might get away with it, but if you don't, they might put you on a plane to go back to your connection point, which they did in the case of my friend. Number two, the visa number two is what the Filipinos call a balikbayan visa. Balikbayan visa gives you 1 year when you arrive here, but you have to arrive with your Filipino spouse. And if you do, and you have all the documentation, marriage certificates and everything, then you will get a one-year visa. And I think there's just a stamp fee of 500 pesos. And and again, don't know when you're coming with her and they're granting you a one-year visa. Some people say that you should still have a throwaway ticket. But again, check the website, Philippine immigration website out for that. Number 3, which is what I'm doing currently, is a 13A visa, and I just decided to do it because it does save a lot of money. Right now, you have, as a tourist, I've been on tourist visa actually for 5 years, and when you're here on tourist visa, you have to renew up to 2 months. Somebody told me now that they might have raised it so you can actually get a 6-month tourist visa, but I don't have that verified, so I wouldn't take that for granted. However, I'm going to this time around, I'm going to do what's called a 13A, and that's a visa in my case by marriage. We have been married for 5 years. Should have done it a long time. Like I said, there's a lot of savings in that. Right now, I pay $3,000 every 2 months, so that's $18,000, plus I pay another $5,000 to $10,000 in other fees. Sorry guys for the machinery back there. Pay other fees like your iCard renewal once a year and that kind of stuff. So it actually turns into like between 25 and 30,000 pesos a year, which is, let's say 500 roughly for 1-year visa extension, tourist visa. And if you do get a 13A, the total fees are about 12,500 pesos. It's good for 1 year. They call that a probation year, and when you have a 13A, you can actually come and go in the country without having a throwaway ticket. Sorry guys, my voice is getting lost there a little bit. But the 13A, so you get that for 1 year. Once you had that for 1 year, they call it the probation year. It will renew for a term of 5 years, and you get an iCard that matches that. So the iCard is telling everybody, and you can have as many entries, multiple entries, in and out as you want during the time of that visa. Make sure you do not stay away for more than, if you're on a 5-year, make sure you do not stay away for more than a year, because once you pass the 12 months, they consider you as you have abandoned your 13A visa. So I think you can make some pre-arrangements prior to leaving if you're going to be away for more than a year, which I would do. But in most cases, most of you guys are going to stay here anyway. So anyway, that's a short little thing about the visas. If you have any questions or comments, please put them in the comment section below, and I will try to get back to you. I have a good friend, good lawyer, knows immigration. I can get a lot of advice from him, which I'm seeking in most cases myself when I need something. But being here 5 years, I've learned the ins and outs and do's and don'ts. Anyway, that's a short little video. I'm gonna go and see if I can pick up my wife and get ourselves back home. Thank you for watching. God bless.